You probably saw Dune years ago. Well, I only saw Dune Part 1 and Part 2 yesterday. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's go through why. Dune is an excellent and transcendent story as old as time, to me centering around religious domination of worlds and the attempt of one young man to get out of his father's shadow and go on this journey of self-discovery. The writing for this one was incredible and kept you guessing and kept you satisfied all at the same time. Not being afraid to subvert expectations, but also not being afraid to give you those moments when you're thinking, yeah, I really hope this thing happens. I really hope this thing happens. And it does. This movie felt like it was written for sci-fi and movie fans. Not just these big companies like Warner Bros. That these people have to fucking suck up to all the time. And usually, the ones who make these movies, shit! This film was so visually stunning. So often I was left sort of aghast at what I was seeing on screen. The blending of colours, the contrast of figures to backdrops, the use of explosions in such a minimalistic way so that when you do blow something massive up, it just looks fucking mad against a bleak, sandy background, especially in the darkness of night. I'm sure those of you who have seen the film can imagine the scenes I'm talking about, especially in the first film. The way that Timothee Chalamet was shot differently from the start of the first film to the end of the last film. By the end of the last film, we have a massive focus on his new blue eyes that he's got by spending so much time in the fucking spice fields and drinking that bloody worm's piss or whatever. For those of you who haven't seen the film, that's going to sound really weird, but you'll understand if you go and watch it, which you should. It's a great little experience. Listen, I'm a guy who likes religious debate. I'm an atheist. I'm very interested in the different denominations of Christianity and things like that. So having a film that has so much religious symbolism really got me a bit excited, if you know what I mean. The use of Paul Atreides, or Timothée Chalamet, to represent a Jesus figure. The way that the emperor and the people around him, to me, clearly represented the Roman government at the time of someone like Jesus. The use of fear and love to mobilize a combatant army from a relatively peaceful, religious people. All of these things gel together so nicely in a film that, as I said, looks great. You've got a great story. You've got clearly great people on the cameras and in the editing room. You've got great symbolism. And, what I want to say now, you've got great casting. Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Stellan Skarsgård, Josh Brolin, Austin Butler, Jason fucking Momoa. All of these guys putting in awesome performances. Oh, and Javier Bardem. Woo! Fucking awesome performances all round the board. Sci-fi directors, listen up. These are the movies we want now. These are the movies we want. These two films were like 2.5 hours long apiece. There's a third one coming out next year. Woo! That's what we want. We want more things like Dune. Things that push the boat out but don't abandon the things that we know are cool. This movie knew how to do cool really well. This film is set in the year 10,000. I don't think the vision this story has for the year 10,000 is unrealistic. I think this is where we could be at the year 10,000 if we're still around. So really, Dune is just tick, 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 tick. Please, if any of the actors in this film are watching, stick around and be in part 3. It's coming next year. I can't wait that long. I'm gonna have to. You all better still be in it. Dune is a motherfucking 8.5 out of 10. Because I only saw it yesterday, I can't really give it a 9 or a 10. I'm gonna think about it for a while. For now, it's provisionally an 8.5 out of 10. This movie has me on a high. Okay? I'm gonna start shouting at people like Paul Atreides did. I'm gonna walk down the street. Get over here! Go away! I am the one! People are going to look at me like I'm a bit of a fucking weirdo, like you lot are looking at me right now. But that doesn't matter. Because, why? Because my name is Billy Liar. This has been The Sixth Floor. Thank you for listening to this little Dune rant. I'll see you when part 3 comes out. I'll see you tomorrow or the next day, probably, and that's before part 3 comes out, but I'm going to see you at some point. Bye.